At one of our top stories this morning, away from matters COVID-19, that expected press briefing by the president, but water disruption, at the country's capital. But this has to do with the sewerage system in Ruai, where over 200 families living in Ruai area are now without homes after their houses were demolished early today. The families, most of whom's quarters were evicted from a land they were relocated to in 2008. Our reporter Franklin Wala is there and now joins us live. Franklin Wala, good morning. As we speak, what is the next step for the families that have been affected?
Okay, at least 200 families here at Ruai sewage have been left homeless following the demolition that, according to the victims, it happened yesterday night at around 10 p.m. The families are alleging that they were brought here in the year 2008, just after the post-election violence by the then Embakasi MP Ferdinand Waititu. So yesterday at around 4 p.m., the area chief came here and indicated to them that they were going to be evicted from this place. But the chief now didn't indicate exactly where maybe there will be the next step for the next step of their lives. So at around 10 p.m., they're saying most of them, they were in their houses. Then they had the demolition was ongoing. So at least now, we've managed to speak to a few, the elderly, the children. The state is actually worrying. It is said they have been left miserably. They are now asking the government so that maybe they can get the next step of action. For most of them are alleging that they don't have anywhere to go. They'll be here. They'll be spending the night for today here and maybe tomorrow. And with the ongoing curfew and the restriction of movement. So they're saying they've actually been left with nothing. We've seen properties worth millions of shillings have been demolished, homes, and children have just been left outside. They're just standing, and some of them, they're just desperate. They can't even express themselves when you try to talk to them, to ask them exactly what can be the best solution for them. Whatever they're saying, that the government has been already linked to them, and they just need someone to come and intervene so that maybe they can get a place to call home, at least for today and maybe in the near future.
Right, and Wala, what necessitated this demolition? Because, early this month, if I'm not wrong, on the 4th of March, there was a meeting between political leaders and the government through the Ministry of Interior, and they promised that no demolition exercise will be done within the next 4 months. And even before a month is over, we're seeing another demolition in Ruai.
So I can't exactly confirm if at all this was planned, but the residents here, they're seeing a political eye in this, with a few of them alleging that the eviction has been politically calculated. And in this regard, I don't think we'll have so much to say, but they are saying that this is all political, because actually when they were reallocated to this place in 2008, just after the post-election violence, most of them, they came from Limuru. They were given some certificates that showed actually your plot number and you're going to be here. Some of them are saying that they have been here for the last 10 years. This is the place they only know as their home. So from now henceforth, they have nowhere to go. And they're just here, they are stuck.
Wala, I mean, the question that's running in the minds of so many people on social media, when this demolition happened, is why was it carried out at night if it was a fair process?
So that's something I think the authorities have to comment, because we've been trying to get answers from the same, but no one is willing to speak to us at the moment. We are only seeing police are doing patrols here and trying to ensure there's law and order, though the residents are a little bit irritated with the move.
All right, thank you so much. Our investigative reporter, Franklin Wala, talking to us about the over 100 families whose houses were demolished last night at early this morning at around 3 a.m. in Ruai, the sewerage area. It is a bone of contention. Reasons as to why the houses were demolished is something that our reporter, Franklin Wala, is keenly trying to follow up on. Bringing me to the end of KTN News Center this morning, and my colleague Grace Kuria will be up with the Weekend at 1 at exactly 1 p.m. to continue bringing you up to date, even as we keep a keen eye on the House on the Hill, that is the State House Nairobi, where we expect a press statement concerning the curfew that was issued, a 21-day curfew that ends today. So we'll know whether we'll have to report to our houses before 7 p.m. and we'll have to leave our houses after 5 a.m. and whether residents within Nairobi, Kilifi, Kwale, Mombasa counties will continue following the rules that have been put in place when it comes to the partial lockdown. My name is Brenda Zeda-Radido. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks to the entire team here at Standard Group that makes KTN News Center a success. Tomorrow is another day, but I'll see you on Monday for KTN News Center. God bless.